Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love here for Libra Sun and Libra Rising's horoscope for the months of August and September. We are getting started at the new moon in Virgo on August 23rd and going to the new moon eclipse in Virgo on September 21st. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Libra. Please like and subscribe. I've got some cool links below. Check those out. And let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. So this new moon in Virgo on August 23rd is a little bit of a frustrating moon. So this new start is happening in your 12th house. So this is the subconscious mind. These are the things you can't see. You may not even experience anything except some anxiety. So this new moon starts and then instantly squares Uranus. So Uranus has recently entered your 9th house. So plans to travel to foreign countries may have recently become halted, or maybe an opportunity has come out of the blue. Uranus likes to keep us on our toes. This is also higher learning, the kind of learning that takes years to accomplish. This is not like a weekend course. So something about higher learning, long distance travel may have you a little anxious or frustrated during this new moon period. Like I said, Libra, you may not see it because this new moon is in your 12th house, but this new moon takes place on August 23rd. Then on August 24th, the sun squares Uranus. So the moon instantly squares Uranus after this new moon. Then the sun squares Uranus on the 24th. So this is a bit of an anxiety energy once again in regards to 9th house issues, foreign travel, higher learning, things of that nature. Then on Monday, August 25th, Venus moves into Leo. So this is your 11th house. This is your chosen friends. This is a wonderful, fun placement. So your friends are going to be calling, wanting to go out, wanting to enjoy themselves. This is delicious food, great drinks. This is definitely photo ops. With Leo ruling your 11th house, y'all are very much a look at me, I'm here, shining bright sort of crowd. So definitely enjoy this energy, Libra. This would be a wonderful month to hang out, go out every chance you get. So Venus is going to be here for the rest of the month and through half of September. Also on August 25th, as soon as Venus moves into Leo, it trines Saturn. So Saturn has recently moved into your 7th house. This is long-term relationships. Your partner has been maybe going through some stuff, a little testy. Like you've had to work a little bit harder than normal to hang out with your partner, to like your partner. But something about Venus moving into this 11th house, you having fun with your friends, is naturally lending itself for you to appreciate these difficulties your partner is having. Then, as you probably know, all the outer planets have changed signs since this past November. So as Venus is moving, on the 26th, on Tuesday, Venus will sextile Uranus. It will then trine Neptune and then oppose Pluto. So this is a lot of energy expressing all at once on one day all the Venusian things. So this has to do with love, money, fun, relaxation, although we may not be that relaxed with all these energies moving about. But this is definitely anxiety, sensitivity, power moves, power control, all around that Venus in your 11th house. So this is going to have to do with your friends and the dynamics that you have with your friends. But the 26th of August should be a pretty interesting day, Libra, so mark that on your calendar. Then on August 28th, Neptune has been going retrograde in the sky, and it makes a sextile, a connection with Uranus in that 9th house. So Neptune has been hanging out in that 7th house with Saturn. So not only has your partner been going through some difficulties, they've been having some sensitivities around it too. They may be having a spiritual awakening of sorts. This is also a planet that can cause us to drink a little bit too much. So it can express in both of those ways, maybe at different times. But something about your partner's sensitivity is triggering the chaos in that higher learning, in that want or need to travel. Maybe someone from another culture or another country comes into your life on that day, and you've got an interesting story to tell because of it. A lot of times it is difficult to see Neptune's energy. This is something, for me at least, best seen when I reflect back on it and I'm like, oh yeah, that was going on that day. So this may not be something you readily see on the 28th, but when you, a week or two later, reflect back, you'll be like, yep, that did happen on that day. That energy is there. Then during this time, we are also feeling Saturn getting ready to change signs back to Pisces. So Saturn has been retrograde in the sky and will be moving back into your 6th house on September 1st. So it's been in that 7th house. It's been causing struggles with the partner, kind of testing the partner, putting it in difficult circumstances. And Saturn will move into your 6th house. This is your daily routines. That's running errands is no longer an it is what it is sort of moment. You are back to being structured. You are back to being detailed. You are back to it being boring, mundane, kind of a drag. So be prepared for that energy shift, Libra. Like I said, we're going to be feeling it 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, and Saturn will move on the 1st back into Pisces and will be there for a few months. So just be aware of that energy. Then on September 2nd, Mercury moves into Virgo. So Mercury is at home in Virgo. This is a great, great placement. It is in your 12th house, so this is the subconscious mind. What you can kind of expect with Mercury in that 12th house, you'll probably remember your dreams a little bit better. This also gives you a little bit of a psychic sense. You're going to have a knowing and intuition that is just heightened. Your BS meter is going to be finely tuned with Mercury in that 12th house. So that shift takes place on September 2nd. And Mercury is moving fast through the sky right now at its top speed and will only be there until September 18th. Then on September 3rd, we are going to be feeling the energy build up to September 4th when Mars squares Jupiter. So this can be a little bit of a temper flare up. This could also result in just being tired from going too much, doing too much. So Mars has been going through your 1st house. This is energy. This is going and doing. This has definitely been affecting you. You've been a little bit testy. You've been ready to fuss at people, Libra. And this extra energy, this fussiness, this testing folks is going to be kind of blown out of proportion, and it may happen in your work life. So Jupiter's going through the 10th house. There's been an abundance of work, hopefully an abundance of money to go along with it. You've been getting away with stuff at work and looking good. So all this energy you've had is going to be kind of overblown, overdone at work. You may just feel super tired that day, but that is on September 4th when that comes to a head. Then on the 5th and 6th, we are feeling a little bit the energy of anxiety. So Uranus is stationing. It's standing still in the sky. This is happening about midnight on the 5th. It's going to feel a little bit like there's some electricity in the air. That area of your life with long distance travel, higher learning, you may have some surprising insights into that, what to do, where to go. Uranus will then be going retrograde after that, but life may feel a little chaotic, especially in that 9th house area, the higher learning and the foreign travel for you, Libra, on the 5th and 6th. So Libra, in the midst of all this electricity, anxiety, we then have an eclipse on September 7th. So this eclipse is a full moon eclipse. It is in the sign of Pisces. This is providing us with some sort of emotional release. This is probably along the lines of forgiveness. So this is taking place in your 6th and 12th house. So it has to do with your health routines, your daily routines, and the subconscious mind. So there is just going to be a shift there. You may not be able to recognize it, see it, or understand it, but this is going to be happening on September 7th amidst all this electricity with Uranus standing still. So just know the 6th and the 7th will be an emotionally charged weekend. Then on September 11th, the Sun in Virgo, going through that 12th house of the subconscious, sextiles Jupiter in your 10th house of career and work. So this is the legacy you're living with the world. And there's some kind of insight with this. So when the Sun is in that 12th house, it's easier to see into your subconscious mind, to understand why you do things. It's still not super clear, but it's just a little bit easier. And with this connection to Jupiter, you may have an inkling or an understanding that day of why you're wired to work the way that you do and do what it is that you're called to do in this world. And so that is a fast-moving energy, but that is on September 11th. Then on September 12th and 13th, we have a Mercury cazimi. So a cazimi happens when a planet lines up in the heart of the Sun. And the planet we're talking about today is Mercury. So we are having a Mercury cazimi. When Mercury and the Sun line up, this is like the divine sprinkling beautiful ideas about the place. This is aha moments. This is realizations about what we need to do to solve our problems. And so this is taking place in your 12th house, that subconscious mind. And this is taking place in the wee hours of the morning. This may come to you in a dream, Libra. So you may have a solution to the problem. Sleep with a notebook by your bed that night. This energy is on the West Coast from 11:30 p.m. on the 12th to 9:30 a.m. on the 13th. And then on the East Coast, it happens from 2:30 a.m. on the 13th and goes to 12:30 p.m. on the 13th. So those are the hours that the Mercury cazimi is active. This is a really fast-moving energy, but a really beautiful time to just let those mental energies flow, receive insights from the divine. Definitely journal that day, meditate, just kind of listen to ideas percolating up. Beautiful, beautiful energy, and that's on the 12th and 13th. Then on September 15th, Venus sextiles Mars. So Mars is still going through your first house. You've got all sorts of energy. You've been going at it, going after people. And Venus has been going through that 11th house. This is your chosen friend. So whenever Venus and Mars sextile, it's definitely good energy for date night. So go out, maybe make it a double date, because Venus is there in your house of friendship. So, call your friends and say, hey, let's go on double dates, triple dates. Let's all go out, because you're going to have fun. Just wind up at home in the bedroom and know that it's a perfect night. Yes, it's a Monday night. You can still have fun on a Monday night. The energy is definitely there, Libra. Then on September 18th, Mercury moves into your sign, Libra. So this will be in your first house. So people are going to be thinking about you, talking about you. Mercury's going to be there for the next few weeks. So definitely enjoy being the center of conversation, Libra. Then on the 19th, Venus moves into Virgo. So Virgo, once again, this is that 12th house, the house of the subconscious mind. So you are going to be dreaming sweet dreams. You are going to be having sweet thoughts. Your mind is going to be on your money, on love, and you're probably not going to know why you're thinking about it, but that's going to be because Venus is in that 12th house of the subconscious. And so Venus will be there for the next few weeks. But then on the 20th, Venus makes a square to Uranus. So whatever sweet thoughts you're having, whatever dreams you're having, there's going to be an interruption or a temporary disruption on the 20th. This is a fast-moving energy, but this may just be a change of mind or some sort of disruption in a thought process. This will be hard to see because, once again, it's in that 12th house. But that energy is there on September 20th. Then on September 21st, we have the eclipse in Virgo. So this is definitely going to be a change of mind for you. You may be feeling this energy and not sure what it is about a week beforehand and a week afterwards. Once again, this eclipse is in the 12th house, and it's just hard to see what's going on in the 12th house. This is the house of the subconscious mind. So you'll be changing your mind about something. There's a power dynamic with this eclipse that can be one of control, forcefulness. This is, getting the idea that you're going to accomplish something or do something no matter what, and nobody's getting in the way. So we've had a couple of frustrating starts the month before, and so this would be a natural process, but the planets are there to exaggerate it and make it even more so. So just be aware of that. You're going to be feeling that energy. The rest of the world's going to be feeling that energy. It's going to be in your subconscious house, so it's going to be hard to be aware of, but just know that it's there, Libra. So anyways, that is the end of the monthly horoscope. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. Share this video with anybody you know who wants to live their life more in line with the flow of the universe. And I will see you again soon. Thank you, Libra.